That's wild.
That's mischievous ass smile.
Yeah, that's a good intro to
Pip, we should
the thingy.
we should catapult Pip at the dragon.
Yeah, it'd be like, here you go,
Hello?
offering.
Me, catapult, never.
You'll distract the dragon.
Yeah. With your yapping.
Alright.
I think we can get at least like 2d4 damage out of throwing Pip at the dragon.
Okay, so a
I
quick
think we get
refresher on what
1d6.
happened last session. There was like you guys started climbing the mountain to Ember Valley because of the information you got in the BBG's old base that flooded, and you're heading up this mountain based on that information. You travel through King's Watch, and they warned you that there was a, what did I call them? Fucking, I don't know, a group of people went up, and a couple of days in, you guys found their charred corpses. And then, after that, I'm pulling out my notes, give me a second. You guys got into a fight with some drakes,
Wow.
and narrowly avoided a rock slide. You did lose a wheel in that. And then you fixed it after some time. Oh, and there was a mossling in your carriage, which... Who has it currently?
I think he's
I
just
think
in
the
the
last it
carriage.
was sitting on Bo's head.
Yeah, yeah. For Evie, like, I don't think you were here when we saw the mosslings for the first time. But I will send a picture in Mute.
Basically,
what
all you need to know
mosslings
about them
look like.
is they're like great potion ingredients.
No.
Yeah, so Mute Evie, that's what mosslings look like. They're these small balls of moss with like flowers coming out of them.
Ah.
What, they're not
Normally
actually
they
made
are
of moss.
normally they're extremely shy and they avoid people. But each has their own unique personality, and one of them was brave enough to hop into the car.
I think we got the cross-eyed one.
No, I thought we had the yellow one.
Yeah, after you're narrowly avoiding the rock slide and fixing your wheel, some couple of days more journey, a dragon flew over your guys' head and then started to turn around, and that's where we left off last session. So, as this dragon is turning around, what would everyone like to do?
Roll initiative. Hi, kid.
Can I
Who
see
is
what?
driving the car?
I think me.
Yeah, I think that'd be
Mhm.
bad.
I will be driving.
If you can't even reach the reins.
You can't even reach a fucking steering wheel.
Guys, what is that thing in the sky?
Oh,
It's
that's
a
a
big giant death lizard.
that's that's a drake but with wings.
What's Drake?
A
Kitty
smaller, a smaller giant death lizard.
I'm
Oh, I
starting a
hate
1-minute timer.
What?
timer.
Is there like trees around us that we can go hide in?
Are there like anything that we can cover in?
You guys are
Yeah.
currently on a like fairly narrowish path with hillsides on either side of you. Up ahead, you can see that it kind of widens out more.
Drive faster, Bastion. Drive
Okay,
faster.
yeah, that what he said.
Hurry!
Alright, if you
Don't tell
want
me.
to like make them sprint or go faster than normal,
Yeah, I want him to. I wanna
give me
keep
an
my eyes
animal
peeled if there's
handling
like a
check.
cave or something. Oh, I'm real good at these chat, I swear. Can't fucking find it.
And anyone who wants to keep their eyes peeled, give me a perception check.
I got a 12 for animal handling. Oh no, 18.
That
Got
is
nat
good
1 for
enough.
perception.
I got
They are very well
16
trained
out of
horses.
for perception.
16 for perception.
First roll
Okay.
back, and it's a nat 1. Feeling great, guys.
Yeah.
So both Evie and Ash got a 16. Are you rolling both?
Yeah, I got 18.
Okay, yeah, all three of you can spot up ahead about 60 feet. It does seem to be not like a cave entrance, but there's a small overhang area. It doesn't lead anywhere,
Will it
but
f-
it looks like a place people normally set up for camp.
Will it fit the cart underneath it?
Yeah, it's like massive.
All right, I'm gonna whip it and like do parallel parking it.
Okay. So you're aiming for that spot. You you guys see turning around to look at the dragon. It is about maybe 100 feet away from you. It is close. As it starts spewing out acid across the trail, leading towards you guys.
Ruh-roh.
Go, go,
Guys,
go,
Co-
go, go.
What color's the dragon?
It is copper.
Papa, spooky.
From a distance, it was hard to make out whether it was bronze or copper. Yeah, it starts to pour acid towards you guys as you make it into the little roofed kind of overhang area. As like maybe about 10 seconds after you do, it comes whipping past, and the trail that you were just on is littered with acid. As it slowly
Wait, what
erodes
level are we on?
away.
Feast day.
What level are we on again?
Four.
4, yeah. Yeah,
And
as
that's
the
it, never mind.
road that you were just on has now got like potholes all over it. It is just like melting away. As you see the dragon continue flying on for a while. What do you guys
Man
like to
really
do?
did a drive-by run on us.
I think we should
Wait.
stay here for a bit wait for the road to settle.
The acid
If it's even drivable.
would take about maybe like 20 seconds to stop like melting stuff properly. So it wouldn't take you that long to wait.
I say we take cover in something. Yeah.
You're currently
I-
under like a little kind of cove area.
I see we wait for the dragon to go.
We could come back for all we know.
The dragon's still within sight of everyone. As you can tell, it's not done. It starts to turn again. This time coming from the direction you want to be heading in.
Aurora, are you good at shooting things?
Uh,
Do you know how to
Ish.
man a ballista?
Can she even like use the ballista? How high is the fucking roof?
The roof, I think, I said it about like 15 feet high. It was either 15 or 10 feet. Can't remember.
So
But
maybe.
yeah, it's
If
it's
it's
not
that
like
high, you could maybe get an angle whenever it gets close.
yeah. There's a little bit of wiggle room with the thingy, and pushing it down, you might be able to hit it. It's not like on a full swivel, but the cart is facing towards its direction.
I mean, I give it a try.
I mean, we only really have a few options. We can either run and hope to not get attacked. We can try and wait out and hope it gets bored and leaves, or we can try and attack it to either scare it off or try and kill it.
I'm pretty sure if we attack it, it'll get really pissed and won't leave us alone.
It'll try to
Yeah.
kill
Oh no,
us
it's
if we
it's
try to
an
kill it.
entire ass dragon that spews acid. I don't think this
So
cart's acid proof.
Probably, but also there's the fact that dragons live a long time. They're probably pretty patient whenever they want to kill something.
Hmm.
I say we wait.
Yeah.
You want to wait to see
I
if the
mean, as
dragon
long-
leaves you alone?
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Yeah, I say we wait.
As the dragon is returning to the area just covered in acid, it lands
Uh-oh.
maybe like 30 feet away from you guys' cove as its footsteps are coming towards you.
Nobody
Looking at the window
sound.
and sitting on the cart, you guys can you first hear a low grumbling noise, and like a bubbly noise as well. As Bastion, you'll be the first one to see this. You see a snout peer around the corner of the cove, and now everyone else will see its snout as its face comes past the cove, eye looking straight in. Can't see you. As you guys look around at yourselves, you've realized that you guys are currently invisible. As Bastion, you notice a faint humming sound coming from your head as the mossling has turned the entire cart invisible. It does look like he's struggling though.
What the fuck?
Dragon is hanging around because it knows something's wrong, but it can't tell what. After about a minute of it searching this area without being able to fit in, it finally puffs out some like heat and like kind of, yeah, just heat from its nose as the rocks around it start to crumble as it's hit it with its wings, taking off. As the dragon has flown away, getting bored of this hunt.
What the fuck?
The
See, I
muscling,
told you we should have.
the muscling
You
lets
didn't know that was gonna happen.
drops the invisibility and faints.
Mossman,
Oh,
what
the
the
poor
fuck? I want to catch
Oh,
him.
there.
Catch him. I'm gonna catch him in my
He's
arms.
on
Little
your
baby.
head. He didn't fall.
Little baby man. I'm gonna put him in my arms. Little baby man.
Cast cure wounds on him.
baby.
I'm.
Lay your
Yeah.
hands on that man.
Oh.
Oh.
gonna- Do I need to lay on hands, my man?
What kind of creature? Give me a medicine check, maybe. Tell if he's injured.
22.
22. You can tell that he's not physically injured.
I think he's just a little worn out because he just cast. I don't know, man. Little moss man was humming at me, and you made us all invisible, bro.
It came in clutch there, I would say.
Oh, I
We almost
forgot. I
just
thought you
got
cast
melted.
silence then.
I said we sit
As-
here for an hour and wait.
An
Um,
hour.
Yeah, to make sure that the dragon's gone.
I wanna have a little peer outside to see if he's gone. Poke my head out a little.
It hasn't been too long since he took off. You can see him in the distance, heading towards another mountain range.
Could I estimate how far away he is?
He looks way over like 300 feet away already.
Okay.
If he were to turn
He's
around now,
fucked
you'd
up.
have enough time to hide again.
I think
Oh,
he's
thank you,
gone.
Siri. Siri told me that there's no time set.
Okay then.
As
Right,
you
I'll be right
guys
back, fam.
have narrowly avoided this dragon through this small creature's will, power alone, basically.
Bob, we better not touch this man after he just saved our lives.
No, I'm not gonna put him in a potion no more. I didn't know they could do that.
Me neither. That last time I touched one, he only tried to pacify me.
But what if I put him in a potion and it makes like a potion of invisibility?
Wow.
Well,
That's not how
that's
the
just a
potion making
one-time use
system
thing when this
works.
guy could. I mean, that's a one-time use potion that's only usable by one person, I presume. And this guy just made the whole cart invisible, so like, and he's still alive, so you know, he's not one-time use.
Maybe he is. You
Hey,
don't know.
hey,
What?
hey,
No, he's alive. What do you
Yeah,
want,
he's
small chat?
alive, but he
Doesn't mean
might
him in
not be able to
3 weeks.
cast it again.
hey, what's wrong with it?
Huh?
What's wrong with it?
I think he's just tired out from all the.
It's passed out.
It's
Yeah.
dead.
He's, no, he's not dead.
Its little heart stopped.
No.
He had a
I-
heart attack casting
no.
that spell.
Huh? That thing is weak.
I
Huh?
mean, do you expect him to be strong? He's literally got little noodle arms.
You expect me to be strong? Exactly. Now hush. He,
No.
weak.
I don't know, Pip. I think he's stronger than you because he like made
Uh,
us all invisible and saved our lives.
I'll beat your ass.
Ow.
I don't see you cast invisibility out.
I'll let you guys shut the hell up.
At like 8th level.
I will eat you.
How are you gonna eat the middleman?
I
I
don't
will
think you
eat
got the
him.
teeth for that little one.
I will find a way.
Have you seen her teeth? They're vicious.
Well, I'm looking on the stream right now.
See, look.
She's just gummy.
I'm a piranha.
Piranha.
Prawn with no teeth.
What?
Prawn with no teeth. But you didn't brush
I
them.
have teeth.
Must be rotting away.
Thank you, brain.
But you don't even floss.
Actually, there's a
Likely
plant
story.
for cleaning teeth. Thank you, brain.
Hmm?
I have to do is chew on it, and it helps with your teeth.
It probably helps
I
them
mean-
fall out, am I right?
Apparently, the orc's teeth I have in my backpack. I mean, he's had horrible teeth. They were all wiggly, and his gums were, ew, black. His gums were black.
What are you
Vicious.
talking about?
Orcs,
Teeth.
apparently.
Anyways, that thing's weak. Right now.
How did someone like you even get your hands on an orc tooth? Yep.
I had a horde of what am I called? Oh,
Goblin?
damn. Goblin, yes.
I think they're called
There
a
was a
pack.
horde, a pack of goblins. We lived underground for, so long. Yeah, it's like in the ground. And then this guy, I think he needed, like, he had debt from the orcs, right? And he didn't pay it. And he caused my pack to get attacked by the black tooth orcs. They're really vicious, like, mafia type vicious. And
What's a mafia?
Mafia.
don't ask me questions I don't know. I heard it in a book once. I stole a book from this one guy. It said mafia. Yeah, I don't know.
So you never know why.
Bastion, I think she has heat stroke.
Saw that red
Anyways,
hair.
so my dad yanked his tooth out after killing him. After the orc got jumped by a group of my goblins. Because I'm
if
the
you-
chief star.
If
Yeah,
you
Chief
all
Sniper
lived
Chief Sniper.
underground, why did you move out from underground to go attack the mill?
Because they were throwing bombs and Hole. And
Yeah, but you just
Hole
said
was
you won. You just said you killed.
Hole was leading to a house.
Okay, one is very decorative. Survived is more accurate.
We killed a couple. Doesn't take a lot to kill one guy.
Does it not?
All I have to do is find the heart and the
Well,
brain.
I guess if you keep hitting them and then running away, then hitting them and then running away, I guess it works.
That's exactly what we did. And then we ate him for dinner that night. What?
Okay, anyways,
wasn't like
Bastion,
that.
you wanna like drive the cart now?
Yeah.
No. No,
What do you mean? No,
no.
no, I can
Aurora,
multitask.
no.
I've got it.
Aurora said wait an hour.
I can hear while driving.
Aurora said wait an hour.
Well, then I'll just plop her into the car and we'll be on our way.
No.
Yep.
Aurora said wait an hour.
I will say,
I don't think we need
if you
to.
guys wanted the short rest, you can. The conversation could have just been what you had over your short rest.
I don't think we need to short rest. We haven't used anything, have we?
Yeah.
Well, that's what hanging around and doing nothing for an hour does.
Crazy.
Yeah, I would take the shower.
That is crazy.
You know what's crazy? Oh, sorry.
As the hour
What's
does
crazy is you're
pass, but the muscling has not woken up yet.
what's crazy is you talking about eating orcs, Pip.
Anyways, I guess dead. I don't
He's not
eat orcs.
dead. He has a pulse. He's not harmed physically.
Does he still have a pulse? You might want to check again.
Fuck. All right, fine. Fuck. How do I take a Mossling pulse?
Good question. Do they have
Why
pulses?
am I doing it? I got metal hands.
Let me see. I have little tiny hands. I can try.
All right, don't break him.
Oh, I'll
Okay, I'm
try.
back. Sorry. What happened?
Nope.
What? All I heard
You think
was
the
don't break
it's
him, and then
It's just Pip, like
Pip was
law
telling us
jumping.
about how Pip was telling us about how her goblin friends like killed a blacktooth orc and she ate the orc
They're
and blah
not
blah blah.
friends. They're family.
yeah.
Thank you very much. Family's everything.
And now we're checking if the Mossling's still alive.
Anyways,
Yeah, you
I'm
know
gonna check
that
this
family
out.
that you guys did kill.
What family?
Yeah, you guys killed my family.
No clue what you're
Shut up,
talking
God.
about.
Also, I'm just gonna check. I'm just gonna check the pulse. Forget it. Medicine.
All right. What the hell? Yes.
I'm gonna kill myself. It was it was an 18, and then it turned to a 5.
Yeah, you
Guys,
feel
I-
around, stick your finger in this guy's like moss, as you cannot feel a pulse.
I think he's dead.
What? Do you even know how to take a pulse?
No. What's
I
a
don't
pulse?
think any of us know how to take a Mossling's pulse.
What's a pulse?
All right. Well, I think I did pretty well
She just
last time.
poked it. That's what you
What?
did. What's a
I
pulse?
poked him. He didn't wake up.
All right. I wanna like put my finger on the little man's wrist. Try to feel for a pulse.
All right, give me a medicine check.
15.
You can't feel anything either.
I think because he's
Oh
made
no,
of.
he's dead.
Yeah, I know,
So-
right?
So
He's
Mossling
made
Gotta
of-
bury him in a little pot.
Guys,
I don't
think
remember
he's
them
made
having.
of- I think he's made of nature. Would he have a pulse?
I don't
We gotta
know.
bury him in a little pot so he
Whatever
grows
a
into a
pulse
bush.
Saibao.
So bad.
Yeah, guys, I think he's dead. I think we just leave it here.
No, but like, we never checked if he had one before. So like, what if he
Well,
does?
before when he was terrified, you could feel his heart beating. Now you can't.
I don't think I could feel his heart beating. What if he doesn't have a heart?
Damn,
Wait.
is that cold blooded?
Guys, you know how he's got like
Yeah.
flowers and shit on his head? What if we like put him in the sun a bit?
We're
I
going
think
to
we should
water.
like. I think we should bury him in like a little pot so he
Ah.
grows into a bush.
It's not a Groot situation.
We
He's
should
not
we
gonna
should
say I
throw
love you guys.
we should throw it in a river and
What?
let him float away.
Why would we throw him in the river?
It's the Viking wet. Wait,
He's not a Viking. Nobody here is a
Do you even
Viking.
know what a
Wow,
Viking
Brett.
is?
yeah, horn people. Anyways,
Horn
What?
people.
what?
Tieflings?
You know what? I'm gonna shut my little green now, and you guys continue.
Shut your little creepy
Anyways,
mouth.
we should kill him.
I'm not gonna do that.
But
What do
he's
you mean
already
kill him?
dead.
What if he's already dead?
Exactly. We should just bury this and let him grow.
I don't want to bury him on a random side of the road considering he just saved our lives.
That's why we bury him in a pot and take him with us.
He saved our lives. He died a hero death. He's
Okay,
dead.
we put alright, we put him in a pot and so he quote regrows or whatever. How about we leave him in the sun a bit.
Oh, the sun. Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
Put
he's
the
got
dead man in
leaves.
the sun.
What?
Never mind. Go ahead. Put him in the sun.
Yeah,
So
that's what
you
I'm gonna
like
do because
you're
that's how
keeping
plants
him on the
grow.
outside of the cart while you're traveling.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna, can I? Yeah. I'll just
Unless you're
make sure
just
to
gonna
check on it
sit there.
periodically.
Yeah, I was gonna say, unless you're just gonna sit there the entire time waiting for it to wake up.
Somebody, I gotta keep my eyes on the road. Somebody keep checking up on the little man.
I'm gonna poke him real quick.
Don't poke the little man.
What?
But it hasn't been that long since you guys set him out in the sun. You haven't even started moving yet. So he still doesn't respond.
Guys, he
Drive,
feels
Bastion,
scared.
drive.
It's not gonna make him get up faster, but okay.
Yeah, but it'll get us to our destination faster.
He feels so
All
weird. He
aboard!
feels-
Honk honk!
Ugh.
I'm
Feels like
driving.
All
rough.
aboard Hong Kong.
Watch out for all the potholes.
Oh no!
It's gonna be a
Horses,
real
don't-
bumpy ride.
Horses! Watch for the speed bump.
The
Hey, little man.
for
It's
the
time to cut the
entire
shit ready.
yeah, for the entire first day, he does not wake up, still passed out. Another
Guys.
day passes, same thing. Again, another day, 3 days now, and he's still passed out.
Bastion, I don't think he's gonna
Guys,
wake up. I
I
think
No, no,
the
no.
little man's gone.
Gardening is a process. You gotta take time with it.
On
Not
the
this
4th
long.
day, you hear some faint chirping coming from him.
Is there a bird?
He laid an egg.
Bumble, what are you doing to him?
Is he pregnant?
What?
Oh, he's a mother.
What? You don't what? Huh?
What?
I'm not gonna ask questions.
He's a mother.
On the 5th
No, he's
day,
not.
Let me look at the little man.
yeah, it's kind of like a cat's purr. It's kind of like small, kind of chirpy noise from the inside.
Who let bees inside of him?
No.
As
They're gonna
yes,
pollinate him.
on your
He's gonna be
5th day of
pregnant.
journeying, you guys spot a small girl crying on the side of the road.
Don't
As
trust it.
Thingy has still not woken up.
Wait,
No.
What do you mean you
She's
don't? You
crying.
don't know anything about this?
she's crying, guys. We should
I'm
call
gonna-
Yes,
I'm
there is
I'm
a
gonna-
small elf girl with a daisy hairpin just sitting there crying on the side of the road.
I'm
Well,
gonna park up the
if you
car
can
on the
even call
opposite
it
side of
a
the
road.
road. I'm gonna
Can I-
park up the car on the opposite side of the wobbly wibbly path.
Can I try and see if there's like any illusion around her or anything?
Give me an Arcana check.
22.
22. There is no active spells going on. You do
I'm
feel some
gonna-
faint magic though.
I don't see any like concealment spells or anything, so I think it's a regular girl.
I'm gonna talk to him.
Who wants to talk to her? Go on then.
Yeah, I can do some good talking.
I'm gonna come
As
with.
she's just hands on face, weeping, kind of crouched up fetal position.
Hey, champ. What's going on? Hey,
Hey, Slugger.
She looks up at you. Huh?
are you? Is everything okay? You seem to be crying.
I've gotten lost.
Oh, I mean, God, imagine
Ah.
she's lost.
Uh,
Do we have room on the? Do we have room on the carriage? The
I
wagon?
I wanna first. How long have you been lost, sweetie?
I don't know. I
Do you
was
know how
with my
many?
dad, and then he wasn't here anymore.
Could you like
What was your
give?
dad's name?
Dad?
Oh,
No, that's really
um,
true.
what did he look like?
All he had brown hair.
All right, let me rephrase. Whenever your dad like interacted with other people, what did they call him?
Don't know. It's been so long since he's talked to anyone.
Um, do you live
Also, I
around
forgot to
here?
mention
Do you
that
think?
she is an elf. I don't know why that slipped my mind.
I
Her
think
father
you
would
did
be an
say
elf too.
elf.
Did
Was
I?
that why she has magic around her?
Yeah.
You did. So she has magic around her probably because she's a fey.
What?
Maybe
No.
what? What do you mean what?
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 What? What?
Anyways,
No. What?
is she, what? When do you know when you got
Oh,
lost?
No.
Are
Do
you?
you,
do you-
do you
Huh?
live around here, or did you recently like come in here to this area?
I live somewhere around here.
so you live in a
I
place that
remember
looks like
those.
this?
I remember that river down there. As she points like down off the edge of the cliff towards the river. I remember seeing
Before
it
you
from
got
high up.
lost, before you got lost, were you with a bunch of people?
No, it was just me and my dad.
Okay.
All
Did
right,
your
so
dad say
she's not
why?
she's not a part of the like hunting party that we found earlier.
You think
Did
he's
your
been
dad say where
hunted?
you were going? Oh,
No,
fuck.
I'm
I
talking about
didn't
different
see them.
people. They're from a city that come into this area and fight dragons. Not talking about your dad.
You know, I wouldn't lose hope. I mean, your dad still might be out there. It's not like he's gone or anything. Well, I mean, he is gone. You know
Okay, Pip.
Okay, okay,
Pip.
okay.
what? People die. You know.
Hey, sweetie,
He's dead?
can we get? What?
No, wait.
No. Don't worry,
No,
don't worry.
He might
He's not
be.
dead. We just don't know where he is right now, but we're gonna find him. Okay? Could you tell me your name?
Okay. My name is Alice.
Do you know your last name?
Um, I Kiris. Kiris.
Okay, you know the dog. Did they have dog tags?
The
Oh,
obsidian dog tags. I'll look through and see if there's a Kiris.
did
There
that just say Susie
is
Santa?
no Kiris on the dog tags. Or
Okay,
No
obsidian
Kiris. So it's confirmed.
things.
Okay. Did your dad say where you were going?
We were just out to get food like normal. And then he
Food? What
wasn't
kind
there
of food?
anymore. Normal food like berries, drakes, bit of
Drinks.
dragon meat.
Do you live on top of the mountains? or at the base of them?
I think I live on the top. That river always looks so small from where I live.
Okay. Do you know the place of where you live? Do you know what it's called?
Home?
Okay. Has it ever been referred to as something similar to Ember Valley or Ember Run?
Dad always called it our home.
Okay.
Where did you get your daisy from?
It's not an actual daisy, it's a hairpin, like shaped like a daisy.
Oh, well, for mine.
And
Do you
anyone
have
have any? Oh, sorry, Pip.
mother? Do you have anyone else out here? Like,
Dad used to tell stories of
Right.
our mother, but I never met her.
Anyone have like a piece of glass I could borrow to try and make like a magnifying glass to look out over the mountaintops?
Fucking
let
magnifying
me
glass.
let
You want
me
a spy
look,
glass
let me look.
instead?
Spyglass, I meant not magnifying glass. I said the wrong one. Yeah, just make everything even tinier far away.
Um,
I mean, Bastion's got glass in his goggles.
you're not breaking these. Okay, shit, I was gonna ask something. Thanks, guys.
For
You're
what? That you
welcome.
can't remember what you were gonna say?
Oh
That's
yeah,
not
never
our
mind.
fault.
I remembered. Well, Neil made the fucking comment about my magic
Say it
goggles.
before you forget.
Okay, are you hurt anywhere?
No, I'm just sad.
Okay. What was her name again?
Alice.
Okay, Alice. Do you wanna hug?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, come here.
As she does hug
Okay,
you.
it's a very cold hug, I know.
As she stabs him.
Yeah, very cold
Pulls
hug.
out a dagger and stabs him in the back.
As you die.
No, this is what he meant. This is what he meant.
No,
Alice,
she hugged you.
while you were getting food or, drinks, did your father disappear during,
I
before,
don't
or after?
remember. I'm normally with him.
Do you know how many nights or like how many days have passed?
No.
Girl, I
Okay.
think,
Do you,
girl, I don't listen. But I don't. I'm gonna make everything more depressing. So, Bastion, I think you need to take care of this.
okay. How old are you,
This.
Alice? This.
I'm
Fuck.
8.
How does Fish not know her address? Fuck it. I didn't say that.
Bastion, that's
Do
not
you
a
know
nice
your
address.
address?
Yeah?
What is
Alright,
it? Say it.
what is it
What's your
besides saying
address?
Andy's workshop?
42 Plum Pudding Road.
Exactly.
Plum
So
That's my
Pudding
old
Road.
address. That's my old address.
anyway, so Alice,
Hmm?
um, so you're lost. You can come with us.
Okay.
Maybe
Can't
we'll
you?
find your dad on the way.
Yeah.
I mean,
And
she's a
we'll see
person.
whether or not
She
he-
physically can come with you.
whether or not your dad has been burned. I know you know nothing. You know,
I
She
think
starts weeping.
Pip.
Pip. No, Pip. Oh,
what?
you shouldn't say things like that. She's obviously really scared for her dad right now.
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't be scared of their parents dying.
Christ, Pip.
Okay, can we
She
keep them
is
separated,
full on
please?
wailing right now.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We
I
should
mean,
calm
some
it
people
down.
can't keep it together
Like give her a hug
sometimes.
and like pat her head.
I tried to comfort her.
We'll find out. We'll find out what's happened to your dad. Okay.
I'm gonna just start humming a lullaby, trying to like calm her down.
It takes a while, a couple minutes, but she falls asleep from the lullaby. Like tears in her
She died too?
eyes, asleep.
Guys,
No,
we
no,
have so many
Pip, she
blood on
did
our
not
hands.
die. She fell
He's
asleep.
dead!
No, Pip.
Pip,
Shh.
be quiet.
What?
Okay, I'm gonna pick her up and like put her on some blankets that are in the car.
Yeah, I want her to tell me
Alright.
be quiet. Be quiet, Pip. Be
They're gonna
quiet,
put her
Pip.
out,
Look,
put her
Pip,
next
be
to the
quiet.
passed out Mosley.
Yep. We have a lot
Be
How'd you
of.
know you wouldn't be
quiet,
able
Pip,
to? The
remember.
Mosley's on the outside.
Thank you, Pip. I tried helping her by telling her the truth. Her father may
You
as well
no,
be
we
dead.
don't know the truth. That's the thing. We got to keep keep giving her hope. Otherwise, she's gonna fall apart, and she's
Well,
gonna
she
be
still
worse
has her
than what's
dad.
just happened.
Do I still have my father? No. Guess what, you guys?
Well, how old are you, Pip?
Hmm,
Hmm?
This many.
All right. Well, I can't see your fingers because it's a role-playing game. How many fingers are you holding up?
I'm checking. Give me a second. I think I have this many.
Motherfucker
I
said
think I,
this many.
It's 6.
I don't know. I'm hold on. I'm almost there.
Pip is
I'm
6.
6.
Okay.
Can we trade Pip out for this girl?
If you tried that, would stab her to death, and she would not have. Her father would not
Oh!
become her father would be just a
This
man.
is like this is like on that one live-action Scooby-Doo movie where they throw out Scrappy-Doo.
Yeah, her father would be just a man without a daughter. No child.
I'm
A childless
just
father.
a
No,
man.
all right, Pip. Listen, you gotta understand. Alice has had like a different living condition than you. She's not as used to the kind of things that you are. Okay.
Well, I'm not very used to death. Well, yes, I am, but my entire family
You've
did.
killed a bunch of orcs. I don't
I
think
didn't
she's ever
kill them.
experienced
I
death.
was little.
You still
Yeah,
are
she
little.
didn't kill them.
I didn't kill them. My
Probably
father
watched.
killed them.
Yeah, you watched them, didn't you?
No,
Fuck.
well, no, I didn't watch them. I was in the cradle. The cradle is a sanctuary where all the tiny goblins go.
Okay, I was gonna ask, how the fuck do you remember being in a cradle?
No, it's not cradle. It's called
Bit,
the
kind of
cradle.
a bit similar
Crayola.
to GIFs where they have like a separate nursery type area.
Yeah, it's called the cradle. We were all there,
So that's
and
where GIFs
we
come from.
heard boom.
If you've ever played
Boom.
Baldur's Gate, you can actually enter one.
All I heard was boom, boom,
Oh.
boom, and then I heard.
God may come back soon. Boom, boom, boom. Sorry.
Do you guys know about killing? Oh yeah, you do.
Yeah, we've done
You've
our
killed a
fair
couple
share.
of green people, didn't you?
Hmm?
Do you get something against green people?
No?
No.
And why was my mother's ears gone?
Huh?
Hmm?
I mean, I don't recall that ever happening.
Me neither.
Do you see this earring in my hand?
Mm-hmm.
My mother's.
Oh, why have you got that?
Very
This was
fancy.
on the ear
You
that you
gave
guys
it to her,
had.
didn't you?
Yeah.
No, I think
Yes.
Spirit
You
did.
did.
Oh.
One of you did.
I'm pretty sure Spirit. Yeah, Atlas did it. So why did Atlas have your mother's ear?
Who's
He
Atlas?
was.
You got an entire
We
bag
remember
of it.
Atlas. We just don't remember why he was there.
No. I don't want to hear it. You guys had an entire bag of it.
What? No.
Yeah.
A professional
How
You
did
witch
she
guys
see over there?
dancer.
know.
She's too short to see what's in the
You
bag.
guys thought I
Must be
didn't
that heat
know.
stroke getting to you again.
Obviously, the heat stroke. She's a darker shade of green than she was before.
Excuse you?
Are you judging her
That's
dark
very
skin?
No.
Yeah.
So she could have
That's
sunstroke
crazy of
right
you,
now.
Bastion, considering
No.
considering you're made of metal.
Shut up.
Yeah, you're very
Shut
gray.
up. Shut
You're metallic.
up.
See, I can just knock on you right now. See? Knock, knock.
Fucking
See
Who's
that?
there?
See, it's Echo. You hear that?
Echo? Echo who?
Exactly. You are an
Echo
Anyways, let's-
you.
No, I'm pretty sure we go. The joke usually goes Echo, Echo, Echo.
Anyways,
But
let's
whatever.
let's get this dead girl and eat her.
What?
What?
Pip?
What?
Maybe she's not as. Maybe she's more feral than we thought, gang.
Pip, have you ever
Uh,
slept
I
before?
think we should trade her out.
We've
Should
got
have
both of them
traded
now. There's
Pip
no
for
need to
this
trade them
child.
out. What do you mean?
Pip, have you ever
I don't
slept
think-
before?
I was yeah. I
When?
close my
When-
eyes and then I die. And then I wake
No,
up.
no,
You
that's
weren't
not
dead
death.
when you were sleeping.
That's being unconscious.
Death.
No, unconsciousness.
How many times have you died?
Unconsciousness. Oh,
I've died. I've died at least this many times.
fuck's sake.
Stop saying this many. Say a number.
It's not.
That many.
She can't. It's
doesn't
not.
know her
It's not in the
numbers.
background or features.
I hold up one finger. That many times.
You've only slept once.
That's one? I don't know how
Oh.
many times I've slept.
How'd you know your age?
I've been told. Thank you. No one tells
By
me how
who?
No one tells
So like,
Who?
okay, this.
Bastion, can we keep
Anyways.
driving? Maybe look for settlements along the way.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just make sure
let's-
Pip doesn't touch the little girl or the or Mossman. I don't. No, please don't. I don't know if your sharp little claws will hurt them or not.
My what would hurt them?
I mean, you don't even fucking trim your
It's
nails,
because
so you know.
it's because I'm ginger, isn't it?
They do the new black.
Because
Alright,
I'm
yeah.
green too.
After traveling for maybe a couple hours, the small girl does wake up.
Oh, I guess she wasn't dead.
Where am I?
You just
You're-
died.
You're inside of our
Right.
cart right now. We're
Can
traveling along
I
the road trying to
tape
look for your father.
Pip's mouth shut?
Do you have tape?
Where do you have tape?
I don't think I have tape, but like, can I just cover her
I'm
mouth?
pretty sure that's one of Hanji's inventions, you know. He
You
calls it
cannot.
sticky roll. What's happening?
I don't know.
I want to cover Evie's mouth so she shuts up.
No.
Who's Evie?
I don't
Pip's
know, bro.
mouth.
Who's Pip?
The small girl looks around and then just kind of accepts the situation. Assumes that you're taking her to her dad.
I step in front of her face.
Oh.
Oh, hi.
Hi there.
Don't be alarmed. I know you probably haven't seen a green person before. But it's probably
I
not this
haven't
bad.
seen a robot or a bird person before. Or a cat
Amy,
person.
I said green.
I haven't seen any of you guys before.
I know, right?
Huh?
Kind of scary.
What do you mean? We found
You
you
got a
just a few
cat, a
hours
robot, a
ago.
goblin, and a bird.
She means our species.
Wait, what is it? What is Aura? She human?
He's a shifter.
Aurora's a shifter. That doesn't shift.
Okay,
Right.
got you. But yeah, Alice, you're safe now.
Are you taking me to see my dad?
Well, I don't know about that, but safe.
Begin.
We're gonna try to find your dad.
Bloody hell.
I didn't know about
Immediately
that.
like slap Pip's mouth and just say, "Shut up."
What?
You
I'm
can't just be
telling the
blunt with
truth.
her. She's obviously damaged.
Oh,
But the funny thing is, in this
dickhead.
situation,
Oh.
Pip's the younger one.
My
dickhead.
God.
Please mind Pip. She grew up with some very bad parents.
What'd you say?
Did you have a bad dad?
Nothing.
My dad is dead.
Yes, she did. She had a very bad parent.
No, I love my family. They're dead now.
I mean, he was a pretty good parent. Bastion couldn't hit him for like 6
Yeah.
rounds.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
You
They were
see,
caught in an
this man
intense
right here-
1v1.
this man right here, Bastion, used to be a father, and he killed my father. So,
Is he your dad?
anyways. Bastion?
No, I did not kill myself.
You know, Bastion, I don't know about Bastion, my father. I mean, you see, he's metal. I'm green. I see him as a caretaker, yeah.
Caretaker?
Yeah, you hold me. You give me piggyback ride.
I think that's more
I
like.
think like the only time he's picked you up is to throw you across the room so you don't
Not,
drown.
not really.
That was sick.
He picked me up to take me to a store, and back home. No, at least not to. Ooh, who's that?
Huh?
Aurora took me too. You guys are like my parents.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
fucking
like-
murder this kid.
I'm not a kid. I'm
Oh.
a baby.
You're 6. Well, you're a kid.
Yeah, Bastion's my father.
You're an infant.
Kids.
Reese was never this much of a handful.
Does that answer your question, Alice? No, got you. Let's
You
move
said,
on.
I mean, you see, you started by saying no. Bastion is my dad, and then saying Aurora's like my mom. Bastion's like my dad.
Well,
You
Bastion.
I think you
Yeah,
confused her.
Bastion's father, apparently.
What?
Bastion is like father. He's not father, but he's like father. Do you want worms?
Christ.
I got worms.
I don't think she wants worms. Alice, we've got some we've got some Drake flesh if you wanna. It's it's okay to eat. You
Well,
want
for
some of
me
that?
then.
What?
I have
Yeah.
some honey cookies, but they're a little stale by now.
You don't want these.
They're really tasty.
I'm
But
back.
you, everyone else, oh.
Oh, he's gone
Oh,
that whole
God.
time.
Why didn't you say something, you prick?
I thought I'd let you guys stew in the awkwardness.
Thought she could hear me this entire time.
I could hear you.
Such an
Sorry.
arsehole.
She accepts the
Okay.
cookie.
Girl, you probably shouldn't have said that from strangers.
As she
Pip,
spends
she's
her
literally
time
on a cart full of strangers.
she spends her time trying to
But
bite
you're
into
right.
this stale ass cookie.
It looks like you're having a hard time.
It's
Please
too-
please don't say.
Too tough.
Okay, how
It's
about we
okay.
save that for dessert and you can have some Drake flesh for now?
I don't think she'd want that.
Okay.
Here, I'll eat it.
No, you have your worms.
She
You have your
hands you the
worms.
I'll
cookie.
eat it for you. Thank you.
You're gonna
Bumble.
break
Actually,
your
look at
tiny
that
teeth in the
cookie.
If you want the
I'm good.
cookie, just ask Bumble for it. I'll give the cookie back to Bumble.
Okay.
No, I have cookie in my hand.
Okay, give the cookie. Bumble
Christ.
give her another cookie when she wants it. This is
Anyways,
why I
have
never
fun,
had
Alice.
kids.
Goodbye.
What? What do you
Bye.
mean goodbye?
What do you mean goodbye? Where are you going?
And I jump off the car. I'm just...
Who's Pip? Why was she with us?
Ashton, I'm gonna climb on you real quick. My
Hmm?
legs hurt.
What?
She
You're on a
watches
cart,
Just
Pip.
sit down.
No, that's very insufficient.
She watches Pip climb out of the cart and like onto the front, as she notices the small mossling on Bastion's head. What's that?
Oh, it's a little friend, Mossman.
You okay?
He's very
Yeah,
sleepy. He saved our lives.
yeah, he used a lot of energy casting a spell for us, but he's okay. He just needs to rest in the sun for a bit.
She gets
You
up
guys are so
and like
nice.
gets close to you, and then just starts casting a spell. As you see the flowers on the Mossling's head kind of spread out and like grow a bit as more flowers appear. As you didn't really notice before, but like you noticed after the flowers started growing, that there was a lot less of them than they had before. As the Mossling seems to start be waking up.
He's not dead.
No, he was never dead.
Yes, he was.
No, he's been making noises for like 2 days now.
Whatever you
Hey,
say he
Dad.
was. I have my
Alright,
own.
little guy.
You saved him.
Yes,
Wow.
brother.
He's real
Every-
friendly.
Everyone's so powerful. It's
Because
my
I don't know if
power.
anyone has the spell, but anyone who has the spell would recognize its precipitation. No, precipitation.
Oh, I have that.
Not that one. Sorry,
could
it's
I
have-
think
the druid one.
Druidcraft.
Yeah, druidcraft. That's it.
I think I have it. I think.
I don't have that.
I do.
You have
Guys,
precipitation,
she
not
used
druidcraft.
Predication.
She used druidcraft.
Who does? But you said she used.
Yeah, I got it wrong.
He misspoke.
I got it wrong when I corrected myself. Yeah, she basically just
So,
made flowers bloom on the creature.
Oh.
I think we're learning a lot about these two right now.
You should do that on Bastion too. Make flowers sprout
I-
out of his ears.
Please don't. I need to
Bastion's
hear
not got
things.
not got any earth on him.
He has ear holes.
He's not made of earth.
I'm all synthetic.
I mean, technically he's made of earth because of like all the iron and metal and stuff. But I get what you mean.
Can try. As she
No, it's
tries
okay.
casting the spell on
Just
you.
conserve your energy. Oh,
Nothing happens. Nope.
Hey Alice, what's your favorite color?
Oh, yellow.
I'm gonna touch the back of Bastion's head and cast Prestidigitation to make the back of his head yellow.
no, my dreads that are already yellow.
Looks so good. You've made them slightly brighter.
I dyed his hair.
What the fuck, man?
Wow, his hair changed.
It only lasts for an hour though.
As a couple
What are you doing?
couple of days go by of you guys hanging out with Alice, bonding, Mosslings, being a Mossling again. As you come up to the pathway ahead of you, the route you were taken has gotten very narrow. Almost the size of a cart's width already.
Okay, does it get any narrower?
It doesn't
I
get
see.
narrower, but it's like maybe a foot of leeway if you were to take the cart across it.
Okay. Guys, I'm gonna have to focus with this, try to make sure the horses don't leer away. Leer? Is that it?
I want to keep my peepers peeled on the side of the like narrow area to make sure there's nothing like trying to ambush us.
Okay, can someone else to the other side as well so I don't start, scraping against it?
I got you.
Thanks.
Since Pip doesn't
As
want to do
I
it.
will tell you the
Wait,
stakes
what?
of this. To pass through it safely, you have to make 3 successful animal handling checks to keep the horses calm.
Okay, I got this. Don't worry, chat.
Why can't
As-
keep the horses calm?
Do you want to help him?
I'm driving.
Sure.
You can give him the help action.
Yeah. He might not need it though.
Okay,
But
you can roll
yeah,
with
sure.
advantage for the first one currently.
Oh, thank fuck, 17.
That is good enough to keep him calm as you slowly make your way to 1/3 of the path. Give me another check as the wind starts to pick up and the horses are starting to get spooked.
Oh, I'm gonna veto that with luck.
Remember, you have help on all of these.
Oh. Well, I fucked that anyway, so I'm gonna use. So that was my help action, technically, I guess.
Okay. So what
And
was
now I'm
it?
gonna use my luck so I can get 20 dirty.
Alright. As the horses are neighing, kind of, you could hear that panic tone in them as you hush them, and they start to continue walking again. As you are now about halfway through this trail,
Oh,
before some rocks come tumbling down, like 20 feet in front of you, slam down into the ground ahead of you. The horses kick up their legs, kind of like that stance they do when they're spooked.
They rear up.
Oy.
As make me another
Okay,
animal
then
handling check
oh,
with advantage because you have help.
I got another dirty 20.
That is good enough. Horses were about to take off, but you managed to calm them down before they started running.
Where were they gonna run to? Directly into the boulders?
They
I
they
think
would
that it would just be.
the boulders kind of like hit the thing in front of them and continued rolling down. Like that rock slide you saw earlier, but ahead of you guys. What they were going to do, if you failed that, they were just going to run straight forward, panicked, dragging the cart along, not really any regard for keeping it stable. But yeah, you guys successfully make it through this narrow path without falling off.
Woo.
As another
So-
day goes by, nothing really eventful happens. But on the next day, you guys come across a single house. No village, no
That house
nothing,
looked
just a
familiar, Alex?
house. That's it, that's home.
Hey, Alice. Oh shit. Okay. Do you want me to come with you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Is it just bashing me with her?
I'll get off the car.
I'll go with her too.
Alright. Bastion and Bumble? Anyone else? Or just those two?
What?
But you guys found Alice's home. I was asking if anyone wanted to go with her. Bastion and
Oh,
Bumble are
yeah.
going.
Yeah.
Okay. As she's muted currently, I'll just assume that she goes with too. So yeah, all of you hop off the cart to come take a look at this home. As it's like a kind of average.
Don't look so threatening.
What?
It's an average house with a tree and some graves out front.
Graves. You said graves?
What
Yeah,
do
there's two graves out
graves
front.
do the graves have like any grave markers with text on?
They do have some engravings.
What do they say?
Is this her house?
Yes.
Okay.
As one of the engravings says, Marine Kyrus. The other tombstone has Alice Kyrus written on it.
Oh.
Alice?
She's looking at the
Alice?
gravestones and she goes, I remember now. I'm not supposed to be here.
Where are you supposed to be, Alice?
My dad and my mum.
Mm-hmm. Where are they?
They're in the next place. Thank
Is
you
that
for
in the
getting me
house?
home. As you see her grab her hairpin, take it off, and hand it to whoever's closest to her. Is, I'm guessing, Bastion. As she puts it in your hand, she holds yours as you see her just fade away with a smile on her face. As the hairpin is still in your hand.
Well, that was unexpected.
You may add Alice's hairpin to your inventory. Try not to read the description before you identify it, as it is a magic item.
Okay. I should put it in my backpack.
How did we
Oh.
touch a ghost?
Um,
Like, she felt so solid.
She was solid, yeah.
maybe I think I don't want to be like intruding or nothing. I'm kind of curious of what's in that house.
You want to go in the house?
Yeah.
Alright, go for it.
Can I just open it?
Yeah,
Is
the
door
door's not
open?
locked.
Okay.
As wandering through, you see a fairly average home, a lot more books than normal, and they have a fireplace, and on top of the mantle there's a picture of a elven male, an elven female, and a small elven girl who looks exactly like Alice. There is an upstairs to the building. Normal, except there's rotted food everywhere. Well, not out, but like looking
I-
through the cupboards and fridge, the food has been rot. Fridge?
Mhm.
In medieval times.
Wow. Magic
The
fridge.
food is rotten.
Yeah.
I bet Hardy invented that. Probably called it the fast freezer.
Yes, there's no bedrooms on the first floor.
Mm. Okay. I'll head upstairs. I want to
Heading
like take a quick glance through
upstairs and
each of the
looking through
rooms.
the rooms. One room is empty with a small child's bed, and another room there is a skeletal remains
Okay.
in one of the beds.
Okay. I want to like gently pick up the corpse. I want to take it downstairs. And are there any shovels about?
There is a shovel in the, like, not in, leaning against the tree near the graves.
Okay. I'll start
I'll help
to
dig the hole.
yeah, I'll start to dig a hole for a grave for presumably Alice's father.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you guys can dig the hole and bury her father. I will let you know his name
I knew
because
it.
after a bit of peeking around, you can find his name in like some letters and stuff. His name was Balan Giris.
Okay, is there a spare gravestone about?
There is like they weren't like proper gravestones per se. They were like
Some
wooden
rope and stick.
things. Yeah, some rope and stick with letters carved into it.
Okay, I'll carve in his name, like the the same way.
Yeah. As the little you could learn from browsing through all of their belongings was that her mother was a druid and her father was a wizard. They were
So that's why she could cast that spell.
yeah, they were both basically scholars. One studied nature, the other
Yeah.
studied the arcane.
Can't believe Pip was right all along.
She was dead.
What?
As
She ate
yes,
food
you
though.
guys now have Alice's hairpin as an item.
Hmm. Um,
Want me to
Um,
identify that for you?
please.
Yeah, okay. You spend the hour identifying it on your journey. I'm assuming you guys are leaving the place and continuing.
Yeah.
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 We do
Yeah,
a bit of
on
prep
your
before, though.
journey, you identify it as Bastion. You now may read the description. Because I can't be asked to find it.
I got it. I got it. This hairpin is a gift from Alice. Whatever the last name is.
Iris.
Kiris, a long dead elf child whose soul had wandered too far from home and ended up lost. If you have this item, then you are kind enough to guide Alice back home. The hairpin is a delicate silver daisy, its petal finely crafted with intricate detail. It has a slight tarnish, giving it an old, well-worn charm. Once per dawn, when you are reduced to 0 hit points but not killed outright, you instead drop to 1 hit point and remain standing. Shit.
As the name of that ability is called Alice's Gift. It does require attunement, by the way.
I'd assume so.
Oh, I didn't realize Evie wasn't in the owlbear, sorry. Just accepted her. As yes, you guys have guided Alice back home, who had gotten separated from her family in the afterlife.
Now I'm
That's
sad.
so sad. Yeah.
I like Alice.
What have always,
And she
what
was
have I
dead.
always got to do with the dead kids, man?
I don't know, you're always at the forefront of the dead things. You've just got like this instinct towards whenever I make a sad moment to be like the forefront, you know?
You just attach yourself to all the sad parts.
Yeah.
Christ.
As for 2 days after that moment, you guys finally arrive at the river's origin. As you see this massive hillside continuing up like a massive mountain, the biggest one here. You can't even see the top from here. There's too many clouds. As the water is coming from like just a small river straight into the side of this mountain. What would you guys like to do?
Sorry, could you repeat that?
Basically, you're
He's
on
crying.
like
I ain't crying.
you're on
I was
this
just I was just thinking.
You guys finally reached the tallest mountain where this river starts from, as there's a small river running. Well, river's generous. There's a small trickle of water running from a part of the mountain where you guys can walk up to. As you can't see the top of the mountain, it's covered in clouds.
Okay.
Looking
Guys, what do you
down,
wanna
you are
do?
like thousands of feet up.
Oh.
I think that's how big a mountain is.
Probably.
How many feet are a mountain?
Well,
5,000
you'll be
feet, there you go.
surprised, but they ain't got as many toes as you think.
That's a lot of steps.
Oh, damn. Okay, Mount Everest is around 29,000 feet. I'm gonna say you guys are around like 23,000
20
feet.
feet.
Guys, you think there's like 10,000 steps up to High Hrothgar?
That air's thin as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it has been a struggle to breathe, but you guys kind of
Was that
expected it.
was that was that a Skyrim reference?
Yeah, it was.
What?
High
Damn,
Hrothgar.
that's crazy.
Mm.
I mean, you guys did climb the mountain that is fairly close to Whiterun.
I'm sorry. I went to the bathroom.
Oh, yeah.
Her dad was dead.
Yes,
I know.
they
Still were.
they buried
Sorry.
them.
You're dead.
So
Alice
you
gave
guys,
Alice gave the group a hairpin called Alice's hairpin, and if you're attuned to it, and were to go down to 0 hit points, you survive at 1. And after 2 days of journeying, you guys have finally made it to the river's origin, where you guys were headed. On
and
the
you guys
side
are
of this
wishing-
massive, on the side of this massive mountain that stretches up into the clouds that you can't even see the top of.
Got you.
Yeah, you guys wouldn't be around. You'd be like 15,000
But
feet.
you
There's still
was
more
dead.
mountain to go.
What you guys want to do?
Well, from what I remember from the notes, we're supposed to find the door to the heart of the mountain or something like that. So I don't know if that's at the very top or something to do with this little trickle of water here.
Maybe
Where
just in
did
case
I
we
put
follow
it?
the water.
Yeah, the water leads to the side of a mountain with a kind of like fairly unnatural-esque crack, like a straight crack at the bottom, like ground level, where the water's trickling from.
Can I pull out the orb I got from the back of the statue and hold it under the trickling water? See if that does anything.
Yeah, you can. As it points you towards, it starts glowing in the direction of where the water's coming from.
All right, guys, so we gotta go inside the crack.
It's not my first time.
Oh, God.
Whoa, bastard.
Let's go.
Woo.
How do you accomplish going into a crack?
Huh?
It's tiny. It's where the water's coming from.
Oh.
That's it.
I want to look around and see if there's any like doorways or hidden passages or anything.
Are
At
there
least
any
try to see for it.
Give me
Conspicuous-
investigation.
You know, also tiny. Me.
22.
22.
What's
Yeah,
this?
easy.
Would it
Like
be
by
yours?
how small it, I literally
18.
mean like imagine maybe less than an inch of gap where this water's coming from.
Like 3 drops of water can come out of there at a time.
Not drops. It is like a small little flow. So you had a 22.
Yeah.
You, after looking around where this water is, you notice that the crack seems to continue in like this very precise tear through the rock, going to the side or like up like 10 feet, back across, and then down again like 10 feet as you realize it's in the shape of a doorway. There's this small little seam in the rock.
Are
I
there
want
any
to try
like?
and push on it, see if it opens. Unless it's a pull door, then I'm screwed.
It is solid.
Are there any like rocks next to the next to it that are like button shaped?
You want to find a button-shaped rock.
Oh no, just a rock of any kind that's like somewhat close to the door that could be a button.
He wants to find that stone
Give
button 2
me an
blocks away.
investigation
Is it
check to
like-
find some sort of activation.
Or maybe there's like a bookshelf. I got a 2. A bookshelf that like has a fake book in it.
You go around just trying and touching every single rock nearby you can find. None of
That's
the
not
rocks
it.
on the floor are
That's not it.
working.
That's not it. That's not it. Mumble. I can't find the button. That's not it.
As
that's
yeah,
too
from everyone
sharp.
else's perspective, Bash is just going around touching rocks.
Weirdo.
I'm trying to find the button.
Would anyone else like to search for however you open this door?
I would like to.
Alright, give me an investigation.
I got a nat 1, but I'm gonna use Kenku Recall to re-roll that. 18.
18. You figured since Bastion is going around checking all the rocks on the floor, you continue investigating the surface that the door is on, moving your hands across, feeling for anything. As you feel another seamed area, looking at it, you see this small, like, roughly square-shaped seam knit like 5 feet from the door.
I want to try and push it in.
As you push it in, you hear rocks sliding against rock. It goes in further and further until it clicks. And then you guys hear this kind of twisting metal turning, not metal, but like wood turning sound as then where the water is starts to lift as you hear this rock against rock, like really low hum as it lifts up, revealing a doorway.
Bastion, you did it! It was that pebble next to your toe.
Oh, sick! I accidentally pressed it in by accident. That's such a fucking small button.
Bastion, you look back
You're
and you
welcome,
see
guys.
Bumble's hand in this indent in the wall.
Did I open that little crevice in all Bumble?
Yep, it was all with your pinky toe hitting that pebble right there.
Wait,
Good
what's
job.
it for? Why does it look button shaped?
No reason.
Okay.
Let's head in.
Yeah, the actual entranceway that opened up is fairly dark. There are some unlit torches on the side.
DM, I
needs
have dark
torches?
vision.
Yeah, but you can still tell it's dark. So you guys, do you want to go in?
Yeah.
Nah, I'm alright.
No, this whole time we're just gonna stand here.
I'm just gonna wait for him to come to us.
Journeying into this now opened tunnel, there's a lot of walking, a lot of wet dripping noises seeping, like water seeping from the rocks. You can tell this is how the river's like started. And the moisture inside this mountain. Continuing further in, it turns from pure stone to more kind of intentional brick shaped patterns, like carvings. As you guys walk into a room that looks like some sort of temple.
Guys, did we remember to close the door behind us so people don't follow us in?
Was there a way to close the door behind us so people don't follow us in?
No.
I don't know. I didn't look for one.
As the room has some torches already, if you would like to look on Albert, and a
Whoa.
unlit brazier in the middle.
Big face.
Big face.
This was
He's giving
like all
Gimme
three of
Gongo.
these doors are where you came through from. Like they all lead to the same entrance. It's just like big tunnel this way. There's Evie.
Evo!
Child.
I was just curious. You don't all have to be here for this. But yeah,
Sorry.
nice. Hello. Look on Albert. You guys have arrived into some sort of temple-looking room.
Let me see. 'Cause I wasn't invited to Albert for a bit.
Yeah, I accepted you. I realized you requested it.
Oh wow.
Now switch the scenes.
I did. Oh, you mean on thingy?
So tiny.
Ah,
Jesus, I'm so tiny.
Fall down them stairs right there.
What the
Sebastian,
fuck?
Sebastian.
Don't fall down the stairs, Aurora.
oh,
Oh, damn,
Wait, why
Aurora
is there
fell
two
down
of
in
them?
mitosis.
What?
I'm mitosis.
Fell
Why
down
are
the
there two
stairs
of you
and
now?
multiplied.
I don't think there's just okay, yeah. I don't know why there's two.
Why did you duplicate?
You just had
I
two.
don't know how.
Alright, yeah, so this room, there is a couple of lit torches, an unlit brazier, and this massive face in the distance. Not in the, on the wall.
hello.
Is this like a fireplace?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a
it's
brazier.
it's a brazier. Normally the people light them to like light up a room.
I say we do that.
You wanna grab one
Do
of the
what?
torches and light the brazier.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab this one right here.
Alright. As you place the torch into the brazier, lighting it up, the walls start glowing in different hues as how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 8 of the kind of carvings in the walls light up in different hues if it wants to activate.
Guys, we're gonna get solo leveled and die. Only one of
Is
us
it-
makes it out of here.
Is it activated?
Guys, I
It's
haven't
not
seen the first
activating.
episode in a while.
Why is it
Oh,
not
thank God, we're
activating?
safe. Let's get out while we still can.
Why is it turned off? There we go.
It's
Oh,
just a little
damn.
sleepy.
I forgot to plug it in. Fuck.
No, I forgot to enable the
that's
extension.
Stress.
As
Oh, this
yes,
one.
it is lit up, but it's dark. It's a pure black one.
Yeah.
As you see in these carvings, it's now a swirling, like fluidy type magical, like color, I guess.
This is just like Minecraft story mode.
I don't think I've seen
As
that play
the
before.
these runes on the
Neither.
ceiling as well. Like
It's
there's plenty.
interactive.
There's loads of runes
Mm.
across the ceiling that have lit up as well. Each of these like colors, magic things lets out a low hum nearby.
Guys, I
As
don't think
now-
those runes are in Ravenfolk.
the room has lit up enough for you guys to notice written on the statue's head is a
On that man's chrome
poem,
dome.
I guess. Poem would be the best thing.
Bold,
Written on
bold.
their head
My eyes.
in
Uh-oh.
specifically written in Celestial. Who knows Celestial? I know someone does. Oh shit, never mind. It's not written in Celestial because only Atlas knew Celestial. It's written in Common, guys. Oh,
I
that's
think it's
useful.
cutting out a little.
I think he's lagging a bit.
I think he's lagging.
Nah, what do you mean?
Is he just delayed or like?
Uh,
Oh, he's
I
delayed.
saw
What the hell, man? Yeah, I think they're
Who's
connected.
next?
Alright, we'll give the stream a couple moments to start on again.
It's
yeah.
already started.
That was just my mother messaging.
Mother dearest.
Yes,
Did it
mother
say
dear.
you've
About
got
the
internet
internet.
gone?
Huh?
Did it say you've got mail?
No, it's the sound from I can't remember what show it is. It's the space show with the guy who likes to eat glass.
That really narrows it
Show
down.
from the guy who likes to eat glass. Oh,
Yeah.
the Orville.
Orville, yeah.
The Orville.
What did she say?
500 cigarettes.
I asked her if the Wi-Fi went out. She said she was busy and she didn't notice.
Bo, you should stand in the brazier and see if you're actually fireproof.
Like, what if it's really hot fire? I'm not resistant to that.
We'll just touch it and see then.
Yes. Okay. So
No.
where I left off, after the ruins have lit up the ceiling area, you see written on this statue's forehead, in common, because I found out none of you know Celestial.
Was that?
I was gonna put it in Celestial, but
None of us
only
know this
Atlas knew
important-
Celestial.
None of us know this important plot hook right here.
Yeah, so it's
Oh,
written in common. You see a small poem on its forehead saying, "Dewdrops falling, sun shining bright, seek the colors of light." As I'll put it
It's
in mute to you
Portal.
guys.
Well, light is like every single color in it, so it's the white one.
Yeah, but first it went blue and then it went yellow.
What?
Blue, yellow, white.
What about the red one?
The red one's not mentioned in the poem. It's probably like death or something.
What? What poem?
On the dude's chrome dome.
Yeah, the one that says dewdrops falling, sun shining bright, seek the colors of light.
Yeah.
Yeah. What colors are mentioned there?
Dewdrops is blue, sun shining is yellow, and then seek the colors of light is maybe white. I don't know.
I mean, the colors of light is like most people think they're primary colors. Yeah. What are those? Yellow, red, and blue.
As I will not be handing out any hints, at least for now.
Did you say that
Mm.
these did you say that these portals in the back were also activated, or were those empty?
No, only the rounded, like, kind of circular ones turn into portals. Portals?
Oh, yeah.
What's it? Colored magic.
Suspected portals.
Yes, suspected portals. They're round and colored.
What about the ones behind us?
Yeah.
Oh shit! I
There's
didn't
4
even
more
realize
that's
those
lit up
ones.
behind here.
Yeah, and there's like a greenish, blue color dewdrop. So. Hmm.
I mean, like, aren't these the like secondary colors? Like green for yellow and blue. I'm
Hmm.
assuming this one's like purple for red and blue, and this one's orange for yellow and red.
I thought this was brown.
Brown?
What color is this?
It's orange, mate.
Brown.
It
Have
looks
some creative
brown.
liberty. Alright, so someone's shitting that one. We can't go through that.
That's why that one stinks.
Bo, what the hell?
What? I can't even do that. Who's Bo? I blame the feral one.
Wait a minute, Evie can't even respond because she's muted.
Cause she's on a call.
How
Gmod.
smelly.
Okay.
So okay, dewdrop fallen. I think
Are
it's gonna be
you-
blue.
You attempting to go through the blue portal, Bumble?
No, not right now. I'm just getting closer to it because I want to try and throw like a little flask of oil through it, see what happens.
How about we just like get a rock and throw it in there instead?
Who would just throw Pip in it?
Because that could potentially be murder.
Okay.
How about throw you in?
How about we throw you in?
Okay,
You
so
can
what's
try.
going on?
I'm throwing a flask of oil through the blue one, seeing if it like ends up
Alright.
somewhere else around in the room.
You throw a flask of oil into the blue portal as you hear it smash over here as it comes through this doorway and lands on the floor over here. Now there's a puddle of oil.
Oh, nice one, Bumble.
Thanks. I figured out where the portal goes.
Okay. How about I just get like
Let
pick up a
me
random pebble
quickly
and I throw it through
draw
this
that.
one.
I'll do a little prestidigitation to clean the oil up.
Good luck making it look like piss.
Alright, you clean up the oil.
Did that whole circle just to erase it.
I'm gonna throw
I
a
thought you were
pebble
just gonna
into
leave
the
it, I'm
red
gonna be
one.
honest.
Guys, what if we're supposed to go through the portals in order?
Yeah, I'm just
So like we go through the blue one, we end up back at the front door, and then we go through the yellow one, and then end up back at the front door.
What if it's like a fake and we actually have to go for the red one because it wasn't mentioned?
I don't know. But then again, if it was a fake because it wasn't mentioned, then what about the purple and the brown? Or the orange?
You mean the toilet bowl one?
Yeah, that one. Bo, I'm gonna hand you the orb. Or Bastion, I'm gonna hand you the orb.
Yeah, Bastion. He gonna hold the orb over the the the
pit.
brazier,
Mm.
and then like try to get some light through it and see if the orb does anything. Maybe,
The
you know.
orb kind of just reflects the light in the room.
The, basically, the whole idea with the orb was trying to reflect the light to create like a dark blue in the white portal, and then match the other
Right.
ones.
Yeah, that the orb is just kind of like reflecting the flames through it, kind of like a weird water surface texture on the ceiling.
Damn.
Mm,
As what was the thing again? Dewdrops falling, sun shining bright, seek the colors of the light.
mm, I don't think it's like a combination thing.
I did set up this puzzle to technically be able to be brute force, so if you guys really don't want to solve it, you can just brute force.
I want to throw a little pebble into this green, into the screen portal.
Alright, it comes back out through the doorway.
Can I chuck a pebble in the white one?
The white one, it comes back out this doorway.
Mm.
Can I do a little step through the red portal?
I get a step through the red portal.
Yeah.
Alright, go ahead.
Whoa.
As you come
Whoa.
out through the red portal in the same room, but not in the same spot, nor are the people there.
Damn. I'm gonna try and
Well-
go back through.
You come out in the doorway again.
Whoa. But this is really weird, guys.
Where
Okay. So you go through one and you're like in the same room, but in a different spot.
yeah, so
So-
where you
Okay.
just came out of.
Yeah, no, but I wasn't here. I was over in the corner by the yellow portal, but it was red.
What? So
So-
you mean that portal that you just went through? You mean?
No, like
There was a delay
I-
between when he went in the portal and when he came out, but with the pebbles there was not.
I went through the red portal and then I ended up over here, but the yellow one was now red behind me. So I think we got to go through the portals in like the order of the poem.
Dewdrops falling. You come through the doorway again, Ash.
Yes, I can see that. So,
Dewdrops falling,
Red.
sun shining bright. Seek the colors of light.
Oh, what's up, guys?
oh,
How are you?
so we know it's red.
Oh wait, I see
different
what it
room.
is. And then it's like, is it this one?
As Bastion goes through the orange portal and doesn't come back through as far as you could tell.
Well, orange we go.
Oh, guys,
It
what's
is-
what's after
it-
this one?
It is a rainbow. I was right, but we didn't have to reflect the light. We just had to go through the portals.
Crazy chat.
I thought we had to
Well-
create a rainbow. We just had to run through the rainbow.
I've lost Bastion.
Let's
Next is green, I think.
As wait on the last portal.
green, blue.
It was that one
Oh
though.
shit, my bad, chat. Can I go back? Be
No,
back in.
just go through Ash.
My
Okay.
bad. I didn't know that was the last one because of the white one. I thought that was the last one.
No, rainbows do not have a white color.
I know, but like, what's the point of the white portal being there if that wasn't the last one? You know
Throw
what I
you
mean?
off.
Well, fuck
There
you
was
then.
there was all of the colors of a rainbow and black and white. Okay,
So do
so
all the other portals just always lead us back to the front?
yeah, I'll throw you in the final room again. I'll do it with Ash. Ash should walk into any portal that's not purple. You go all the way back to the
Damn.
start.
Yeah.
Damn.
Boop.
Oop. Okay, I was going to drag you back through, but you can go through the portals again if you want.
Yeah, my whole idea was to try and turn this white portal into like a dark blue to make the full rainbow in this room.
Yeah,
But
no,
that didn't work.
it's like each main color of the rainbow, like red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, or violet. I showed it to Phoenix. He didn't understand it, but not because it wasn't a rainbow. He didn't understand that purple. It was slightly darker than it is currently, and he couldn't understand it was a rainbow.
Oh, he was colorblind.
And I showed it to Keebs a long time ago when I first made it. He read the poem and then just told me the answer.
Damn.
So, for the poem specifically, dewdrops falling, sun shining bright, seek the
Rain
colours of
after
light.
the rain, rainbow.
Yeah, sun shining after rain. Or sun shining during the rain. That's how rainbows
yeah.
form. And like it's technically in two parts because you can do dewdrops falling, sun shining bright, and then also just seek the colors of light. Because if you were to split light, it turns into a rainbow.
What if I split you? Do you turn into a rainbow? Do you
Okay.
turn like in
So
like?
going through the final portal, you guys arrive in this small kind of rocky hallway as like you guys appeared on this kind of glyph thing. Are you taking any of you through?
Shit.
You mixed it up, didn't you?
No. I'm all good. I'm all good.
As you can see beyond the hallway, this area covered in vines, and from each wall there's many vines, like so many that you could just walk on it as if it was a surface. And in the center, they all reach upwards and surround this kind of greenish magic. It's impossible really to define what this thing is. It's like this pure magical thing surrounded by these vines, held up by them.
Is it like an
As
aura?
give
Is it beating
me a
like a heart?
history check.
Everyone?
Damn, I rolled
And
low.
anyone who
Oh,
wants
you
to.
rolled low.
I don't remember.
What's that? Fuck you. I'm gonna need a
6.
luck point for this.
Not necessary, it's just a bit of lore.
Fuck you.
I
I'll
got
take it
6.
back.
Yeah, but lore is important.
What helps us with the next rainbow puzzle?
I don't know.
I don't know if there's gonna be a second rainbow puzzle right after the first rainbow puzzle.
No, but like this time it's gonna
That
be
one would be a
in.
trap, because
It's
like
gonna be
just
in
everyone.
reverse order, and it's gonna start with black.
Alright. So, everyone's rolls.
I got
I've
a
got a
6.
What I
I'm
get like a
rolling
9 or
4
something.
Evie because I want a lore drop. 18, nice.
Let's go! Evie remembers.
Thank you,
As
Evie.
the encoded message read specifically, where dragons sleep on a peak so steep, where rivers start, beats an ancient heart.
So what you're telling me is this is the ancient
I mean,
heart?
it's an ancient heart, yeah.
as this seems to be the heart of the mountain. You
Should we
guys
like
like to
poke
do?
it, see what happens?
I want to touch it.
I kind of want to touch it too, but I don't want to kill the mountain by touching its heart.
We should have brought like Mossman in. He would have touched it and it would have been fine, I bet. Because he's like a pure soul or whatever.
You guys may move around the room as much as you want.
Do-do-do-do.
As you step onto the vines, Bumble and Bastion, you both feel your magic swelling, as any spell you cast is now automatically upcasted by 1 level.
So you're telling me? Whoa.
Damn, I can cast Prestidigitation at 2nd level. Or 1st
What?
level.
Any
Damn.
spell that can be upcast.
No, I want my 1st level Prestidigitation.
Whoa.
I mean, I'll let it be more powerful if you want.
So does that mean I'm technically level 5 with my cantrips now? That's crazy, chat.
Technically, yeah.
Wow. I can spare the dying for double the range now.
Yeah.
Well,
Crazy.
30 feet.
Oh, you've only just stepped onto the vines.
If we step closer, does it get powerful?
Take you with you.
Do-do.
Come on, small one.
You going with them, Ash, or you just standing in the hallway?
huh? Sorry, I'm going with them.
Okay. Drag it with you.
Do-do-do-do.
As
Do-do-do.
it's not super high up, you guys can reach the kind of heart, but it's being held up by these vines.
I'm
I
gonna
want
give
to
it a
reach
little.
up and place my palm against it.
I'm gonna pick up Bumble so we can reach it.
Yippee!
As you touch it, you feel an immense amount of magical energy coming from this thing, and it kind of like makes your hand extremely tingly, as you're not used to this amount of magic.
Guys, it feels all funky.
Oh, that's all I have.
That's all.
Really?
That's all you have. Damn.
Yeah. I was gonna try to burp, but it didn't let me.
Guys, what if I cast Identify at 2nd level?
I'm gonna. I'll cast Bane on it. Yeah.
As I will have all of you make me a wisdom saving throw.
Uh-oh, it's killing us.
Uh-oh, and that one. Thank God for luck. Thank you, God. Oh, dirty 20.
18.
8.
As surprisingly, it's not going to be enough, as you guys are frozen in place. Completely still.
Damn, I'm stuck in place on Bastion's shoulders.
What? I got a 20. I re-rolled it because of luck.
Mm-hmm.
What? No, no,
It's
stop it.
powerful.
Don't, no,
As-
don't
It's
say.
potion. Its
You
potions are
can't-
too powerful for us travelers.
You can't turn your head, but you hear a bunch of footsteps.
Oh.
This is
As-
awkward that I'm still on Bastion's shoulders.
They continue to get closer, as you notice in your line of sight as they start walking around. I can't be able to stand them around right now. You can notice blue-clad, armored people that you recognize.
I recognize that guy. He's Marshall C.
He's a prick.
You
killed
recognize
his
them
brother.
as the BBG's minions. As you hear a voice that you're not familiar with say, "Thank you guys for leading me directly here. Saved us all the puzzle solving."
Short prick.
As he walks towards the magical thing, he's in with your line of sight now. You'll recognize it as that dwarf that the drug cat knew or spotted.
I
And
could hear his hype
specifically that dwarf from the vision. You know how long it took to find this place? It's crazy.
How the hell did you even follow us? We killed all your other goons.
As within his hand,
from here.
he
I
is
don't think
holding
can
up.
speak.
No, you cannot. Within his hand, he's holding up this cube, seemingly emitting magical energy, and in his other hand is a sword, just hanging there, as you can understand that cube is what's holding you in place.
I'm gonna glare at him menacingly.
Menacingly.
Now, I understand that you're not going to be the best of audiences right now. You know, being frozen and all. But you guys seem to have messed around enough. You want to, like, stop me, whatever you're trying to do. I've had many adventuring parties come and go. None survived, obviously. I'm still here. And you guys are
Harrison.
nothing special. Huh?
Harrison.
You can't hear you because you're not talking. But I will thank you for easily guiding me and my men through this what did I call it? Temple thing. As
He's not even respectful.
as he pulls out the sword, he raises the sword and jams it into this heart. As the room quivers, the vines start
Shivs and
thrashing.
quiffs.
As everyone's footing becomes unstable except for yours because you're physically frozen in place. As
Your shoulders are very sturdy.
you see his confident smile and demeanor fade the moment he realizes this sword is not coming back out. In fact, it's being pulled in. As he tries his hardest to pull this sword back out, but his grasp eventually slips as the sword is consumed by this heart. The room rumbling, rocks kind of falling as everyone but you guys are starting to be sucked in as the vines break their footing and and people are starting to go into the portal and disappearing. The BBG was smart enough to grab onto a vine with his free hand, but he needs both hands to grab on until he comes up with a thought. You guys are now released, and you are being dragged into the thingy as well. If you want to resist it, give me a strength saving throw.
22.
Got a quick little
Bumble.
question.
Hmm?
If I have even a little bit of time, since I literally had my hand on that thing, can I try and cast Misty Step? It's only a verbal component.
You are a special. I didn't expect anyone to be hovering or on someone's shoulders when this happened. So I'm gonna have you make a dexterity saving throw to kind of jump out of the way before it starts pulling you.
That's a 7.
No, you're
'Cause, yeah,
straight in there and you're gone.
I'm literally on Bastion's shoulders with my palm touching the heart, and then everyone gets sucked in.
Bumbly
As
man,
what's all
no.
your strength saving throws if you want to resist?
I got a 22.
19.
22. Alright. It's
19.
enough to keep you there for, like, an action.
How many hands?
Well, your hands are free now. The guy who's on your shoulders is gone.
Oh fuck. Who's that then?
Bumble.
Oh shit.
Bumble went in.
You got your
Oh
you got your cleats dug into the vines, so you don't need
Yeah,
to
man.
use your hands.
those are my soccer attachments.
I'm just gonna say he goes into, because can't be asked. I'm not rolling. He's gone. Just
Okay.
you two.
I'm from my javelin at the Mr. Man.
Why
Alright.
not just deck him in the face?
My
As
cleats are in, bruh.
roll to hit
Actually,
at
can I veto that?
disadvantage. Okay.
Thank you, Neil. Can I? Can I? Is it possible to walk up to him, or am I like stuck in place
No,
right
you
now?
are barely keeping your footing.
Can
Your-
I
Your
throw
20
a
something
dagger
was
at
just
the
a survive for a second. Huh?
Can I throw a dagger at the vine to try and cut the vine?
Which vine? The one he's holding onto?
Yeah.
I will stop you there as these vines are thick.
Hmm.
You wouldn't cut that without like a full greatsword.
Throw a rock at his head. Make him lose. Make him lose his
Oh
grip.
fuck. I'm gonna come over
You
here.
can't move.
So well, I thought. Oh, for fuck's sake.
No, you were struggling to keep your own footing. That strength saving throw has
Okay.
just allowed you to stay here for an action.
Throw a rock at that man's head.
Can I just throw a dagger at his head?
Yeah, go for it. Roll to hit.
Okay. Let's see. Disadvantage, right?
Yes, disadvantage.
Wee. Okay, stay on the desk, please. Thank you. Christ. 18.
18 is enough to hit, but due to the conditions, it doesn't hit his head. Instead, it's pulled more towards the thingy, the heart, as it stabs him in like the side of his stomach.
Yeah, get him in the kidney.
Yeah.
As that
Kill that
was your
man's kidney.
action, you go
He ain't
flying
drinking.
in and you're gone.
Oh. Shit.
This is just like that one
Bastion, is there
episode
anything
in
you would
One
like to
Piece.
do?
Yeah.
Get that man's other kidney.
Let me read first.
No,
He
get
should
his
have taken his
liver.
time for being pulled in
I
like a
want
millisecond.
listen. I want to catch up on this next chapter, please.
Get that man's liver.
Hmm. 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 Okay. Yes.
Yes.
Hmm.
Yes.
Yes.
Hmm.
I apologize. Okay. Alright, I wanna throw my javelin at his fat bald head.
Motherfucker took all that time to say, I'm gonna throw a weapon.
No, I was just reading to see if there's anything else I could do, prick.
Go for it,
But
roll
like,
to
I'm
hit.
also gonna, as part of my attack action, I can use my channel divinity, so I have advantage on him.
Alright. So you have a flat roll.
So it's just a shirt roll.
Yeah.
Please don't fail the javelin throw this time.
I got a 24 to hit on his
That
fat
will
bald
hit.
head. He take 8 damage.
As this javelin hits just above where the dagger stabbed into him, as you also get pulled in. As you start flying away, you see that like magic, like that cube thing he was holding activate again, and he just goes motionless before you go
Oh,
in and
gee.
disappear.
Should have threw
What
the
a-
stuff at the cube.
What a fat bald prick.
As you guys, I'll show you the area you end up in, but I will also take it away fairly soon after, because that's where it can end.
Are we just all gonna be in a dog pile? Just like in the
You
middle of a random
guys
room.
end up
Oh, thank God
in
these.
this dimension
Whoa.
on top of the corpse of the mountain.
Ow! So
That's
it's not the
great.
Fey
As-
realm.
That is where we will end the session.
Guys, we can't.
Huh.
This guy's fucked.
He is screwed.
As I will now remove that off your screens.